It's recording time. Hey, what's going on, guys? Taylor, aka Red Ranger 02 here, and I'm sorry that this video did not go up yesterday as I had said in the schedule video. I instead released a Master Morpher video because I lost track of time on Saturday. Plus, I figured I'm going to try and get a whole bunch of videos out today because now I am off of work for right now. So, today's video is going to all be about my hopes and expectations for the Beast Morphers TV series. Now, as far as the plot goes, the plot that we have gotten from the trailers seems pretty solid. My fear is if we do have a super season for this, which I'm hoping we don't, that Beast Morphers might end up like Ninja Steel, having one plot for Ninja Steel and then having almost a completely different plot for Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel. Overall, for the plot of Beast Morphers, I just want it to be one long consecutive plot. I want it to be long and consistent. That way there's no kind of just like, why is this going on here and this going on here? I just want this to be an all-around good season. Like I said, the actual stuff that we've gotten from the trailer seems pretty solid, and I just hope it stays that way throughout the entirety of the series. Now, as far as the characters go throughout the series, the cast that we have gotten so far for Beast Morphers looks like a pretty well-rounded cast, and they seem to know what they're doing for the most part. My hope for these characters is that they don't have a gimmick. Like, a lot of them will have, Preston, for example. He's a magician. He's got the whole, this is all magical type of gimmick around him. And please, nothing to do with the lost parents again. I don't want that to be the crutch of our Red Ranger, nor any one of the Rangers, in fact. That was done 2 seasons in a row, and we really got away with that. No missing parents, no missing siblings. Just focus on the Rangers and the issue at hand. If you want to make some side problems that happen along the way, sure, but no more gimmicks to the characters. That's all that I've been fearing for this series, is that the characters are going to feel more like comedic relief. In fact, a lot of the comedic relief just comes off as annoying lately in Power Rangers. Well, like I said, the Power Rangers themselves just feel very gimmicky as people. Now, this isn't a must-have for Power Rangers Beast Morphers, but a lot of series actually benefit from some references to some older series. One thing that I've hated that has come up a lot in Power Rangers lately is the sentence, "What is a Power Ranger?" Seriously, the show has been going on for 20 plus years, and we're really going to do that for some of our characters? Granted, sure, if we're going to be going for another dimension, very similar to RPM or Dino Charge, sure, the "what is a Power Ranger" thing could apply, but it doesn't hurt to reference some older series either. Like in Super Mega Force, even though it was references out the wazoo for that series, it benefited from the references even though it was a bad series. Heck, even RPM definitely ended up benefiting from some of the references it made. In one instance, it showed Ziggy's past and showed Jungle Karma Pizza. I mean, this really let us know that we were in another dimension because, let's face it, RJ's not just going to let some mafia guys walk in and be like, "Hey, give us the money that you owe us." Honestly, the series doesn't have to make references its crutch, but I don't think references throughout the series will exactly hurt it. Now, the reason for me even bringing this up is actually because of something that I remember from Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. In its Super Sentai version, it only had the 5 Rangers: red, blue, green, yellow, and pink. But in America, we added Titanium. He was a purely American Ranger, no Japanese counterpart whatsoever. So, is there a possibility that Hasbro could add a 6th Ranger? I mean, sure, it is entirely possible, and look, they already have a lot of stuff that they could do. I mean, the Lion Zord from Go Busters, or Tatsugami Lyo, didn't have a Ranger associated with it, but Hasbro could go ahead and do that and make an associated Ranger. It would give them a chance to actually show off what they can do as individual creators, and not just going from Super Sentai and basically mirroring it here in the US with just a completely different and almost ridiculous plot like Ninja Steel. And if you guys can tell, didn't really like Ninja Steel whatsoever. But honestly, the stuff is there. We have Tatsugami Lyo without a Ranger. You could give him a Ranger to actually have pilot him. You could create another Morpher. Heck, you could just even let him have the normal Morpher used by Red, Yellow, and Blue, or even give him an alternate version of Gold or Silvers, or a new Morpher entirely. It's completely possible that there could be a 6th Ranger in Beast Morphers. It's just a question of whether Hasbro would actually do that. Well, there you guys go. Those are some of my general hopes, expectations, and just thoughts on Power Rangers Beast Morphers as far as the TV show goes. Now, shortly after this, I'm going to be recording and releasing my thoughts, hopes, and expectations for Power Rangers Beast Morphers as far as the toy line goes. But with all that being said, if you guys like this video, go ahead and like, comment, and if this is your first video of mine watching, why not subscribe? And guys, I'm going to be trying to upload every day in 2019. So if you guys want to know whenever I upload a new video, go ahead and click that notification bell. That way it is ringing. And this is Red Ranger 02, signing out. Power down!